G'day, today we're going to have a look at a classic level that I haven't had to go over for a little while. So this is Lisbon. The reason I'm picking this one is because by far it is the worst percentage that I sit on any level. So if 10% of people are better than me in this one, then it means that there's a better me inside of me as well. So let's jump on. This is one that gets used in the weeklies. So I would say that I've sort of played it and hopefully scored better or gotten better practice at the level. Since I did put up my 3000, which would have been probably my first go of playing the level, at least my first go of breaking 2000. So let's see if we can better that. Now, obviously here we're starting with no bridges or motorways, and those will both be very much key to success in this level. Just off the bat, I'm not overly happy with how far away those yellows are from their destination, but play it as it lies. I'm not at all happy about having already got a double destination here, but appears to be how it lies. So that appears to be how we play it. It's more once they go sort of circular. Once you've got two circular destinations in a double destination, it's near unwinnable. The good thing is that those two blue houses are very nice and close. And if we're really lucky, because it's so early in the game and we've only got the blue and yellow destinations, it may decide that that's going to be a yellow destination. And if it is, then that's a very favorable spot for the two yellow houses I already have. And then we can worry about the guy on the right with some other houses. But positionally, that would be really, really favorable for it to be yellow at this point. Alright, so for this guy, we're just going to run high up and around. It's not necessarily great. Also not great is that being a circular already. Just wonder how to put a third house into something like this. We because I assume that means that those guys are going to slow down as they go home, or they sort of go past that intersection. Well, we've already got the blue circular on that. Wow, not gonna give us any bridges easy either. I do like having a circular destination really early on, and I do like that it gave us a third blue house so close that again we're really well positioned, like in terms of where the houses are. That blue. The only thing that's not ideal is the fact that it's a double destination, but we'll cope. We pretty much have to. But now we've also got another option. If the second house in that double destination is pink, even better than it being yellow. But yellow, I mean, I'd say yellow's sort of getting boxed in here without many houses around, but hopefully pink's not going to be there forever. This is creating a problem too, that we've now got these guys on the opposite side of blue, and there's no real way to have blue work around yellow here. So I'm just going to connect those two guys together. I think that yellow should just be okay. With its 4, you can see those cars are getting to wait for the briefest of moments. Well, that should save us at least for a little while. Good. So 4 houses for that center yellow not double destination. circular destination. Should have him looked after for at least a while. Not as close as you possibly could get for a set of houses, but we'll be okay for a little while. Okay, so there's that yellow destination I wished upon a star for, and now I've got to suffer the consequences of it. So I'm going to turn around 2 guys for that. And I feel like what I need to do is take these 2 other central yellow houses and give them to the square house in the top right by just running them across here, and then give these guys all to a motorway for that guy. Oh, although that's not too bad actually. So that's a weird placement, that guy in there. Now that we've added that, we can get rid of all of this around the top. And then that means that we can connect this guy, it's pink, into the pink network. Preference would be that these are 2 completely different networks. I mean, what we can do is actually take these 3 guys and run them like that, get rid of that, and then let this guy go like that. Alright, we now have a new problem, that the other yellow is now circular as well. That's a pretty good get. If we can get a little hub of yellow on that island, they'll be able to... Well, they'll be the closer destination for this right-hand circular destination, yellow destination. If we can get 5 houses on that right-hand yellow island, I'd say we'd disconnect the 2 yellow houses on the inside, connect them elsewhere. And because we've only gotten the 1 bridge, we need a bridge or a... Well, we'll take the motorway. Let's pause for a second. Connect those 3 reds or oranges, depending on how you see them. We will connect those 2 greens and we'll bounce them over that way. Oh boy. The problem with that is that I can't even, like... Oh, yeah, I can. I was gonna say, I can't even borrow someone else's motorway, but I can. I have to connect these guys to orange, connect orange to yellow, connect yellow to pink, and then someone can help out. So we've got a lot of pink houses. I probably need to get more connected to the circular guy. It doesn't seem like 3 long term is going to be okay for him. Take the bridge. Now, with the bridge, I actually think that what we'll do is we'll give that to... orange. Pull up that motorway. We will then pull up that road, put the motorway there, and we will give... I don't know, I mean, we've got, say, these 2 guys, these 2 pinks at the top are looking after our friend... along the top. then it's there to there. Just a very long motorway. We can get rid of that too, and we can hope that with the removal of that, we get that 5th house that we want to see over here. Alright, so back again. Alright. Yellow, we connect into this green. This yellow, green, sorry, we also connect into that green. These 3 greens, we will turn around and run into there. So we've got a yellow connected to this, which then means that yellow has to be connected to all of that, and we're in as basically a bad a spot as we were prior to, that we basically had for pink as well. Alright, at least we got 1 blue house. The annoying thing about these greens here is that they can't face down, so basically we're gonna have to have them all facing to the right so that we can get them to switch down. Thank goodness we got a bridge though. Okay. So bridge, in this scenario, I've got 2 choices. Either it goes to yellow and we take some of these guys off the back end here and run them down to yellow, or it goes to green. I think that for now green's going to be okay, and we at least know what our option is for green next. What I'm going to do is turn this 1, 2, 3, 4 guys down. They're going to run across here. Just sort of avoid having to connect this guy to anyone else. Now with that connected, we can remove that again. And we can remove that. Alright, so now orange is back on that side. Let's wait to see if we get any useful orange houses. Been very bad for that at the moment. So let's... Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to get rid of that bridge, because we want these guys to have their own bridge, and instead these guys are these 3 oranges at the top. Don't have to run down there until they can get their own bridge too. I'm gonna change that setup to that, just so that a house didn't build in that 1 vacant spot here. It's going to be very unlikely that it happened, just in case. Now we're waiting for this 1 yellow house to clear out. House, sorry, that's a car. Okay. Oh, good. It is funny, sometimes I'd prefer a bridge, but... Goody. Alright, so let's turn these 2 blue houses up. Let's turn everything green up. Let's run that guy across there. And let's give that 1 house across to that, so those 2 yellows can be looked after by 5. We've got a motorway. I don't know who the motorway candidate is. From orange, I would really rather that be a bridge that just runs through that section there. I'm going to draw the road so that houses up here can't block that off. Alright, well there's the answer to... Where's our motorway going to go? And it's going to be these 3 guys at the top here. Green down the bottom here is not looking great. So, I mean, that is our other candidate that we want to separate this circular destination with this guy, I have to take the motorways. I can't not take a motorway when they're being offered. So here I am going to cut this up again. And I'm just going to... I don't like it as a setup, but I'm just going to basically placeholder it like a bridge. Actually, there's no point in doing that. I can sort of jump it all the way over to speed them up for now, but... Can't just put something on an island that's got people on it that are appropriate. Just once. Just, they just permanently want me to have this road coming out of here. At least I guess if I've got a second greenhouse up here, at least the orange and green can share the bridge to solve both of their problems. Somehow it's annoying me that I keep getting motorways. It's like, just let me have a bridge on its own so I don't feel guilty about taking the bridge. Again, these guys don't look awful, our green. You can see there's still lots of green down the bottom here that aren't heading over here to help out, which means it's just distance that's making these two guys look ordinary. It's not demand. I mean, the demand is looking worse and worse for this guy, and you can see that there are guys getting stuck having to wait here to get onto the motorway. And, I mean, he is looking bad. Alright, he's looking bad enough that I'm going to have to... I'll at least placeholder that. So that these guys can get one, and we're going to knock out that section of road there too. So, I mean, that one blue house, he can stay connected if he so wishes. And that means that all of this mess of green in the bottom right is looking after that one circular destination. Really, what I think would be the best setup for down the bottom is that this on the bottom right hand island, the lower set of houses, we turn that into where the motorway is for that circular destination to the far left. Then we turn around the other houses and have them head north to the green destination. There we go, an actual bridge for a setup. So let's just run that bridge in there and then get rid of that guy. And those two now operate via a bridge, and we've got a motorway back to try and solve some of the world's problems. So if we try and work this out, so the thing is that this yeah, okay. So you do that for now. There's enough greenhouses at the top here that they can share between the two of these guys. I am amazed at how many motorways and bridges I've constantly been offered them. It's definitely been handy, and hopefully does help towards putting up a better than 10% score. Now, I think yellow is starting to get... Well, firstly, we've got another bridge, so let's save a motorway. I think yellow looks like it's going to have problems for me. The layout of some of these guys... I think this circular destination in the middle left has too few houses looking after him. I'm going to give him... But the thing is that the other 5 yellow houses right next to him are looking after 2 different destinations. Now, I could separate them out. I could give one of them to the 3 yellow houses at the top. That was a death sentence just then. I'm going to turn this yellow house around to give that guy a 3rd. What I also want to do is get rid of this guy out of here, and I'll let him go around and help that one out. So that yellow destination's now got 4. I didn't notice you before. Where'd you come from? We'll let you go help out with that one too. The fact that that's 2... okay. Alright, so this circular guy here is now a problem as well, because we don't want a circular destination having to share with anyone else. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of those green guys, run them down this way, turn this guy around like that. I'm going to run him to the edge so that we can just hold that as a placeholder for a bridge as well when we eventually get one. So that... Great, there we go, there's our bridge, so we can get rid of that. And... really annoying because I don't want to, like... I will just wait until they, correct. Interesting that this guy's struggling. And it appears to be, like, due to demand. Like, there's no one at home in any of these. So, let's give him a motorway there. Turn those guys around. We'll get rid of all of that. Try and see if that speeds him up a bit. It's going to be a little bit worse first because we've got guys coming off the motorway. We'll address that guy's concerns of not having anything connected to him. Okay, you can also see the pink here is finally decided to just point out he is not happy about his lot in life of having just 3 houses looking after him. So what we're going to do is we're going to go find some houses for him. We will connect this guy, that guy, and then let's just get these stragglers out the back. Let's get them all connected too. Now, definitely a problem that you can see that 4 of those guys have immediately left, which means that he is in need. Hopefully this will be a quick surge that will improve his day. Yellow down here is not looking good. Well, there's another yellow house that's actually in a good position. So let's sort these guys out. Well, firstly, let's give that guy across to help out there. Take that motorway and jump it up there. We'll give this guy into that as well. That intersection there is not good. I only have the one roundabout. I can't believe this guy's struggling so much. Really, I think that you can now see that there's just a bit of a problem with cars flowing different directions down here. But I'm amazed at how... I think they're just doing badly because there's only 2 orange destinations. I don't really have an answer for this guy. We need is a I guess a motorway or something to just sort of send a few more guys his direction. It's just gonna keep getting worse unless I do something. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this around again. And weird choice in the middle of a panic. Make that a bridge. Maybe where did that go before? Just down in this draw a straight line. Get those 2 guys down there, and then these guys all around the side there. But there's not that many other orange houses. Like this guy was basically in like controlling the vast majority of orange houses. The only other ones are this guy and this guy, but I can't really, like, I was going to motorway them down, but I can't even get those guys connected. If I run them onto that road, I risk this guy getting smashed by not having having everyone else divert down this way. Oh. Not that I think it'll help that much. Let's at least send one guy down. If anything, it could make things worse because they're now going to run into an intersection. It's also going to make things worse. I've just got rid of a motorway for it. I'm going to pull that guy off top one. Because I can see this guy's still at home there. So we may as well get a bit more attention for these guys. And what I've changed in this bottom section that actually will benefit what we've got is that you can see there's now a lot of cars around here. The cars aren't sort of traffic jammed away from it, and sometimes that actually can be the difference between winning and losing as well. Another guy that's surprisingly doing bad. Let's try chucking a traffic light in there, see if that helps their movement. Let's just try helping this guy out by throwing him a motorway in there. Still just watching this guy's movement to see how he goes. He's still struggling. Well, I can see that there are a couple of houses on this line that have guys available, so let's get them to go help out on that one. And you can see all 4 of them have just immediately gone to help, so let's get 2 more guys over there because obviously he needs more people. The thing is, I'm not that much better off than I was the first time I played this this level. Alright, 1 motorway. So, who is in need? I feel like this guy, this pink here, we could probably help out too. Firstly, I think his problem is he could benefit from a set of lights. Let's see how that helps him. Another pink to help this guy out. I can't believe how badly this guy's doing. And it might be as well just the way that all of his houses are connecting. Like, they're just... I don't know. Alright, orange up here. He needs to help out. Let's give that guy back up that way. We'll trade him 1 house for this extra guy we found. There's a guy down here, but I can't really get him attached to anything. This guy's still struggling away. It's almost like I need these guys to skip the housing section of this. Like, we need to have this line come across the top and then hit the motorway, like, here. So if I move that forward 1, it should move straight away because I've got an extra motorway, right? And then if I do that, get rid of that connection. Or am I just killing the motorway entirely? Have I just sunk myself? Let's put it back. Oh, I may have done myself in here. Quick guys, figure out what I've done. Fix my mistakes. This orange down here is also like, we're just hanging on for dear life for, well, I mean, let's give these guys their motorway back. Even if it's just to there to try and speed them up the tiniest little bit. I mean, it's just going to chuck more guys into that mess. These guys are now going to what? Like flip around the back. I suppose what I could do is get rid of all of... No, I don't have a motorway. Extra motorway, do I? Just used it? I don't remember what I used it for. Let's just get these guys to do that. Let's try and send them into a different part. It's going to slow them down, but hopefully it's just going to speed up the efficiency of traffic through here. So a roundabout is exactly what this guy up here needs. But I need the ability to move the motorway. Which I can't do because that's right, I use the motorway on this guy down here. This guy here is also just sort of merrily holding his pace. Green up here. I think it is time to turn at least 4 of these guys around, run them up to help him out. And we can, I'd almost say get rid of these 2 guys off that. We'll leave them there for now, but what they're going to do is they're going to cause this guy more havoc. The red at the top, he's getting grief. And we also don't have any of these 4 guys at home at the moment that I've just turned around to help out. It's actually all the guys down the bottom here that are available to go help, but I can't attach any of them to that bridge because it's on the opposite side of like it's blocked in. So all right, see if this one green guy can help out until that, or if I too little too late. Just well, slightly better. Let's see where that pushes us. How much of a, like, did we move up there? 2%. Alright. Well, we'll take that. 10 to 2. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.